Combustion just launched both its Steam page and a new trailer last week, and it looks pretty damn cool. After a few hours scrolling through Twitter and Kickstarter updates, I can confidently say this is a game to add to your wishlist. It's described as a dieselpunk action RPG inspired by classics of the PSX era, and I think it absolutely nails this aesthetic. You play as a rookie cop called Calico as you try to restore order and fight off a band of thugs sent by a mastermind serial killer called Scorch. The combat system is made up of blocking, dodging, and timing, and it'll be up to us to determine the appropriate force necessary when confronting suspects and criminals, so we can choose good cop or bad cop. But there's more to this game than just beating up anyone who looks at you the wrong way. As a cop, you'll have to do routine police work like calling in reports of anything suspicious, performing emergency service work, and arresting petty criminals. The game takes place in Naroon, also known as the City of Oil Rigs, and you'll be able to explore its different streets, shops, and even an amusement park. Combustion will be broken into different missions that consist of driving, fighting, investigating, and exploring. We'll be able to discover more of this hub world in between missions. Being an ARPG, you'll be able to set perks and build your perfect character as you whack bad guys with your retractable electric baton and defend yourself with your suppression shield. Combustion has a streamlined set of stats to keep the pace high and give you control over how you prefer to play. You'll earn the experience you need to upgrade these by doing different types of police work. This cell phone acts as the contact point between colleagues and associates who will offer guidance, insight, and the occasional anecdote. It also has some pretty awesome looking UI. Combustion is being developed by Slipgate Ironworks, based out of Denmark. Inspired by the hardcore shooters of the 90s and stealth RPG type games like Deus Ex and Metal Gear Solid, the team takes pride in being a bit old school, and their website states, "We only work on games that we'd play ourselves." The footage I'm showing you now is from a very early demo build that came out back in 2019, and it might not be the most up-to-date, but it does give you a better feel for the overall gameplay. Now let's talk about visuals for a minute. I absolutely love that they went with a dieselpunk setting versus the much more popular cyberpunk, which is kind of overdone at this point. The developers list heavy combustion engines, CRTs, and rust bucket robots as important parts of this game's gritty atmosphere. All these elements make the game dark and feel like there's a deep-rooted conspiracy taking place in the city of Naroon. The game also boasts a detailed and reactive game world and rewards exploration, which I'm totally on board for. One example of this is being able to interact with different TVs in the world. The developer just posted a call for talent on Twitter for animators and video creators to help design the different programs we'll be able to watch. Much like Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, which will feature fan-made graffiti art, it's very cool when small developers turn to their community for help like this. As a bonus point for making it to the end of this video, here's a quick sample of the 4 different ringtones we'll be able to choose from in the game. If you think Combustion looks as awesome as I do, definitely check out the game's Kickstarter page linked below to read more about some of the features I mentioned. I'll be covering this game as soon as we know more, so subscribe to this channel for more updates and check this out while you're waiting.